Good morning, everyone. It's like, oh my gosh, what is this? I'm still not able to do picture in picture because we keep forgetting to do it, but this is the file that I am using. If you're interested, I can have it posted. This is the file I am using to help me decide on buildings and stuff. So this is the acacia biome one here, which we're going to do. On that side is another one. Here are the plains buildings. Here are the desert buildings. But we're going to be working specifically today with the acacia biome. So I wanted to be in here to show you what I do. Now, I do have this open on my laptop as well. So I have it open in two locations. But what I do is I go here and I check them out. So when you're in here, you can click on, oh, it's on the other side, over here, this box, and it will tell you it's an animal pen. So I know I really like this animal pen. I know I want this animal pen. So I will then go and on my sheet of paper that I have here, I will write animal pen. Normally I have it written in advance, but I actually thought this was stable, so I had to change that. And it's animal pen 1. And the other, it doesn't give you any actual information as to how big it is. So what I do then is I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wide. And then I count the deep on it. And you have to take into account any overhangs as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's done. So we picked that one. So there's our first one. This here I think is also an animal pen. Am I guessing right? Yes. But I don't like this one. And I think this one is an animal pen. Yes. But I don't like that one either. Who are you? So there, I do believe, are 8 small houses. And there are 2 medium houses plus all the professions. So this is the armorer. So let's take a peek inside. I can't break this block, but I can show you what you can do here. You can break these two. You can take a look inside. You can say, okay, this is good enough. Pop back down to this and load it again. And boom, it's fixed. Yay! Now you see this box here, it tells you that you do have to count from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven wide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 7 deep. It's really kind of a small building. The other one was much, much bigger. These ones I'm looking forward to. Look at them. They're kind of freaky looking, but I don't really have any of these types of logs yet, so I have to do all the prep for that still. Who do we have here? I'm going to get down far enough. This is the butcher shop. Now, there are 2 of these, is my understanding. Is this the other one? Yes. Okay, so we can do... Let me get back up in the air. We can do this one. Or we can do this one. Now, I kind of really like this one. The stairs on the outside and everything. And... Oh. Let's pop inside. It has a back door with a pen as well. I think we're going to go with that one. Because honestly, I like that one better. This one's nice and all, but it's not that nice. Not to mention, I think this one might fit better in our space. We do have a bit of a cramped space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wide by 1. Let's turn this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wow. By 13. I don't have a lot of places to put my my mouse here. So I'm having a few issues. This is cartographer 1. Oh, that was butcher 2, right? So let's make sure we mark this. This is cartographer 1. Is there a cartographer 2? That I don't know. No, this is the fisher. Okay, so cartographer 1, we kind of like, because there's only one. So you see it overhangs here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 wide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have our cartographer. Yes, yes, cows. So this is the fisher. And who are you? This is the Fletcher. So there's, even though they say 1, not all of them necessarily are a 1. And things like this, it's kind of sideways. So I'm going to count it as this being the front. We can turn it ourselves later, but this is the front. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We didn't for the stable, but that's okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 deep. And this was, I do believe, the Fletcher. And who are you? You are a farm. You are a large farm. And indeed, it is a large farm. That's another farm. I don't know what we're going to specifically do for farming, but right now I have nothing planned. These buildings I am kind of annoyed with because they're all kind of crooked. Like, this is the front. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. By. And we do need this block here because those flags are technically in this space. So that counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, we're going to skip over the 2 farms. And who do we have here? We have the library. We have library 1. And who are you? The mason. All right, well, that makes it a little easier. So again, we have that front part problem. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've already forgotten who you are. This is bad. Library. Library, where are you on my list? I don't see a library, so I'm going to write it down. I may find it again on the list at another time. Oh, that would be the... Oh, what are they called? No, it would be a librarian. I actually genuinely missed it because the cartographer, we had that already. And I've forgotten the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I thought it was 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then this, my little friend, was our mason, which makes you what? Medium house 1. All right. So just like the other one, we aren't going to do necessarily all of the houses, unless they are fairly unique. We are doing all of the professions. We have to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 10 wide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 deep. So this is... Oh, it's a double. It's a duplex. So this is kind of interesting. So medium house 1 is actually 2 houses. What are you? Medium house 2 is actually just a big house with a side door. Huh. Let's see if there's actually anything in here to make this one up, over, down. Or is it? Where's the other house? There was another door. Okay. This one is 2, but the doors are on separate corners. This one, you come in here. So they're both dual houses with a little garden in the back. The other one has, oops, if I can get up. This one here has a little garden in the front. Does it have a garden in the back? No, no garden in the back. Okay, we're going to go with this one because I kind of really like this one. And who are you again? So we're going with medium house 1 and not with 2. We won't do 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 wide. Ow. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 deep. Well, that's not too bad. That's a good chunk of road that's going to be taken up by this, but it's not too bad. All right, so who do we have here now? Let's get back to our professions. There's our shepherd. I was beginning to wonder where the shepherd went. Because I'm like, I have all of these things on here, and there's nothing. Okay, so I think there's only one shepherd because this is another farm. And then I think we get into single-use houses over there. So, based on that, I was just going to try and do it from the air, but I'm going to have to go down. And I landed, so now I'm down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is 12 wide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now, we put... Oh, no, this one's bigger. So that was 14, right? 12 by 14. This one is better. I had... The other shepherd house for the plains one, I had to push out more because it was just not enough space. This is far more humane. So I'm happy with that. These houses I'm looking forward to making. All right, so here I think are all the small houses. right? Yeah, there's small house 1. And I think they are pretty close to these. Okay, how come this one's like identical? What makes you different from this red one? Huh. Small Savanna house 2. Oh, there's nothing. So I am right. This house is the same as the other house. These two are the same. Good to know. Somebody oopsied on that one. And there's 3, because that's orange. So we go yellow. And front door is this way this time. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're probably all 7 by whatever the other number is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. By 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is yellow. This is red. Skip the second red. We have an orange, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. By 3 on that side, 3 on that side, and 1. So it's 7 wide by 7 deep, and this one is orange. All right, moving on. What is this? Who are you? You are funky-like. I like this one. This is 4. Look, it's got like waving banners and stuff. That is very cool. I like this one. All right, front door is here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of course. This will be different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's kind of cool looking. Who are you? You're another kind of, wow, I like this one. This is 5. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think they're all going to be 7 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, this is 7 by 7? That surprises me. You are number 6. Okay, so we're back to kind of the same pattern again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that one's a 7 by 7. 7 wide by 7 deep. It's going to be an interesting place to build. And you are number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That looks cool. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, what makes you guys different from each other? Okay, I guess the sides are a little different. Like this has those window things on it. And this one doesn't. All right, we'll go with that. We're going to have to move them, though, so they're not right next to each other. Okay, so this is 8. Honestly, I think this is kind of gross, but who am I to judge? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. By, let me guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6. Okay. I was going to be a smarty pants and say 7 by 7, but it's not. Who is this? Tannery. Okay, so this is Tannery 1. We've moved back into our professions. This is a temple. That's kind of cool looking. But let's do our tannery once we figure out where the front of this thing is. Wow, a lot of stuff is backwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wide. Leatherworker is tannery. And how deep is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 deep. Now again, we have to have this block here because of the flags. It has to be here. So this is Temple 1. And this is Temple 2. Now, on our other map, I do believe we use 2 libraries. So it depends on what we think of these temples. They don't... This one has a big footprint, obviously. This one does not. And I honestly kind of really like both of them. What the heck is this thing? Other than really awesome. Are you a temple? It is a temple. The snowy temple is, wow. You put a bell up there and ring it when it's time for service and stuff. Let's take a peek in here. Ping, ping. Oh, this is very simple. And I kind of don't like it. So let's load it back. We're going to go with this one, which I think is probably also very simple, but it feels better. Not a lot of room for people in it. But I like the whole pathway and these parts to it and all that type of stuff. So we're going to go with this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where is... I'm going to get temple on our list. It's 9 wide. And I do believe this was the first one, right? It's Temple 1? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wow. Where did it go? 13 deep. That is huge. Okay. Moving down here. So that's the second temple. Who are you? Toolsmith. And you, just to make sure there isn't a second one, weaponsmith. Oh, there are 2 weaponsmiths. All right, so let's do the toolsmith first. He's got a side door for... Wait, he has a lot of doors. Okay, we're going to call this the back. So the other side will be the front. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wide. So it's 11 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 11 by 7. So we're making it a wider building. Now we've got 2 of these to work with, both of which are facing the other... No, one is facing the other way. So this is really supposed to be a toolsmith. This is very disappointing. And what about you? Well, you're definitely a toolsmith. If I can get around you. This is... I didn't know you could stick it to the wall. I've learned something new today. We're going with this one. Because it being bigger is not really a bonus in any way. Because it's going to be huge and we're going to have to find a big space to put it. But it looks much cooler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I ran into something. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. That's kind of really big. by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ouch. That's kind of brutal. Although some of these ones over there are kind of brutal too, but they have more space. Now, I do believe I have more stuff down here because we haven't finished everything yet. So you have to get past all of these little pathways and farm stuff. So then down here, we have our meeting places. So we have several of these. So let's see what we've missed. We've missed the gathering place, which is what we're doing now. And we don't have a farm picked out for the farmer. So we have to go back and choose one of those, which is good because we got to go back anyways. So we have this one as a gathering place. We have this one. We have this one, which has 2 bells. And we have this one. Now, this one pretty much is the same one that we had in, other than it has the nice banners. The other one that we have, and yeah, there's an actual village that spawned over there. So it's kind of cool. But this one imitates really closely the one we have in the Plains Village. So I don't want to do that one. So that leaves us with some lovely, water pieces. Now, we know that these guys like to hop in water and not come out. So, I don't want to do that one. Mostly because I don't want to do the 2 bells. And I'm just wondering, like, literally they have to go in the water to ring the bell. So, I'm thinking this one. That's probably the best. So this is meeting point 3. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wide. By 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. By 9 deep. So let's hurry back. So these are all the roadways and pathways and stuff like that that go along. It helps you to figure out how their centerpieces would be, how they would actually have an intersection. Woo, we're going a little fast. Come on, load up. When you get down to the farms. All right, so this is this farm. No, I want the other farm, the one that's contained. This one. So we have that farm over there, which I didn't like. This farm, which is also not contained. It has a lot of problems because if it's on a hill or something, this water spreads everywhere. This one's kind of more what we're going to go for. It's got its compost bins in the corner, which means that they're not going to jump on everything. So what is this one called? Large farm 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 wide. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It would have to be. Right? That would just make sense. By 9 deep. So, super creepy music. We've got 2 compost bins in there, which is nice. See, this one, I don't like it because he hops up on here, and if he hops down here, boom, you lose this one. What are you, and why haven't your trees grown yet? Library. We didn't get a lot of choices in libraries, did we? Huh. Okay. So, now what we do is we quit out of here. We go back into single player and we jump into our stream world. Hopefully I'm at home. I have no idea what I was doing. I have been in the multiplayer for so much. Yay, I am awesome. I ended where I was supposed to. I am full of flowers and trees. Why am I full of flowers and trees? And is it morning? It's trying to be morning, but I'm looking at the village. Okay, where we're working is over there. What we need is dirt and signs. Those are the two things essentially we need, and that's it. Because the next step is to actually block out where everything goes. And we're going to need some axes. So I think I had these. Actually, I'm going to put these in the dump chest. I'm pretty sure I had these so that I could do the... Oh, I'm kerfuffled because I see this and I remember I'm supposed to push that wall out. I had a request for it to be pushed out so that we could do something with our stairs, which we couldn't do before. We had a problem with our stairs because we can't do the underside of them because these are in the way. So to get these out of the way, we're going to push this whole wall back one. And then we can do the underside of the stairs. Because I think it's the only one that has a problem. Because every other is sticking further out from the wall. And then that doesn't need stairs. And this orange one is the copy of this one. And red is the other one. And there's nothing else there. So, signs, please. I don't think I need that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We need 24. All right, put some of these back. So we got 16, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. So all the ones that we need, we got them. Meow. Axes. Do we have any in our dump chest that we don't quite know what to do with? We have a lot of strange stuff on us. What are these? These are the infinity books that we traded for because they're awesome. I'm saying 24, but I'm thinking more than that. Simply because I'm also going to put chests down for them. So I'll need all of those. I could have used the trapped ones, actually, but no. Because the items need to go into them. Do I have on my... I've got my bed with me. Yeah, the items need to come. Just like we did with the other one, we want to set them up properly. Dump chest. Thank you for your axe and your other really horrible materials that were given to us because our fans think that we like stone stuff instead of real stuff. Yeah. That is going to be ridiculously too much dirt. But we're going to go with it because we can. All right, let's head out. I don't know if Kitty dropped anything because I don't know where Kitty is. Kitty? Woohoo! I may have left Kitty sitting up in the village. Oh no, there's Kitty. Hey, Kitty. We're going over to the acacia biome. You ready to go? I'm going to need a couple more axes because I know I planted a whole bunch of trees there that I shouldn't have. So they have to go. I also planted a whole bunch up in another biome that I'm like, yeah, these will have to go. But at least I did it in the other biome on purpose because I needed the soil to change. In some areas, I will be doing it, and some I will not. So you can see there's a lot of stuff growing over the acacia biome because that is where we're headed. And over there, which is our snowy tundra or just tundra, yeah, it looks pretty good. I've started the pond in the multiplayer one, breeding turtles, getting the scoot thingies, doing all of that. You can see here, there's way too many trees. There is no way we can build all the stuff we need. But because I have chosen this to be the delineating line, so everything that way and a good chunk of like it, and again, there's a line over here. There we go. So everything within the border of here and the border of here that way belong to that biome. Everything above this, so up on the hill, going all the way to the other side, also belong to it. That's going to be the snowy version. This will be the non-snowy version. Possibly. But either way, they both use the same type of trees. These trees did not grow big and huge like I wanted. Oh well. Not worried about that today. There is water under here, which we're supposed to fill in, which is why this is sitting here. And here is the wall to stop them from trying to go over to the water that's over here. I don't know why they know there's water over here, but they do. So yeah. Now, the reason we're putting the savanna biome over here is because we built our island. And our island is all savanna stuff because it's copies of things from the multiplayer world. And that was all savanna. So yeah. So up on top is our first choice. Then we have all down here as well to work with. And then it becomes iffy over here because this is actually supposed to stay plains biome. Over here is where that sign is the llama house. So that becomes dark oak. Now, I've built a pathway here, but not the bridge yet, with the idea that this has to come straight through here and connect to this path. When it connects to this path, it means everything that way can be acacia biome, so it can't go this way. So that means over there where you can see that hill, just past there, like closer to us, there's the line for that biome through to this line. In this area, I can build whatever I want based on what I build as. So there will be the llama hut in here, and we may have to put the foxes out here because they're going to try and eat everything. So this is where we are. I want to start building up on the top. I have put a lot of trees down on this island because there's nothing else going on this island. The cottage is the only thing that goes here. So that's it for here. This is done. I know that there's technically room for other things, but I'll build maybe a garden or two in here, but literally this is done. Along that edge, there's no room to build anything. Everything is too deep. So that is done. Over here again, I can put a garden if I wish, but it is done. The line over here between biomes again is this wall. It's jungle biome going that way. So that's cut off. There's no acacia biome going past here. So a lot of these trees right here, if there's space, they have to go. I planted some of these trees here so that they would go up that way. Nothing can be made inside of this pathway because the wall goes up here. And the wall goes along here and goes along there. So these trees are put on this side simply because I felt like growing a tree. And that was probably not the smartest thing to do. So this is our first area to work with. There are trees along the outer border. They're going to stay. These trees here along the inner border are going to go. They can't stay because they're just, I need that space. Sorry, trees. Shouldn't have made you in the first place. My bad. And I don't think I realized it at the time that I was doing it. I was just like, won't it look pretty? Yes, it will look pretty. Once it gets, you know, the houses in it. And the thing is, I've done it to all of them. They're all messed up like this. They all have the wrong stuff in them. So again, these ones are coming out. And we have to decide. We have a lot of houses. We have 24 of these things to do. And I do want to mix them up a bit. I knew there was another one in here. It gave up too easily. It's like, nope, you got another one. And I am using stone tools because these are the tools that I get for free from the villagers when I get the hero stuff. And I am not carrying, I am carrying milk. Okay. On the multiplayer one, I don't carry milk because I don't have a village. If I have bad omen, nobody cares. I have nothing to protect, so I have nothing to lose. So, but on here, I got a lot to protect. And a lot to lose. So it is in my best interest to make sure that it's good. Now, the reason for the dirt is to do those outlines. If you recall, we went along and we were picking up the dirt from the areas. It's because I counted it out. So what I'm thinking is starting from this corner. Sorry for that. My throat always gets so phlegmy in the morning for some reason. And I don't know why. Like, I really have no idea. I don't have a cold. My sinuses are fine, I think. You good over here? I know I'm good over there. But I haven't seen any break here. Okay. They might have, and I just didn't see it. Okay, little one. So the question is, what do we build right in this corner? Or should we start down here at this corner? So when you come up the stairs, you get your first building. Because I could genuinely... Can I genuinely? Do I want to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? So that's 8. That is a 7x7 house. We could put one of our small houses right in here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If it went there, I prefer to have it one space out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that will not work. I was thinking of putting a house here and a house there. But what I might need to do is put, and these are all merged, so all of these houses would have to come down, or all of these trees would have to come down. Because they're literally a solid canopy. This is going to go. Stuff like this, there will be no little pieces. This is too low. It's going to get in the way of all the other stuff. It's going to make building more difficult. I'm sorry, tree. Oh, one more. So it can still have its unique shape, but it can't have its little puffiness here. That's just a no. Although this one probably wasn't as big of a problem as that one was. Gotta groom our trees. And I think the reason I went with putting and doing these first, like putting these trees up first, was because I know they have weird things on them and you don't want them suddenly growing into a house. That just wouldn't be good. Okay, so let's get rid of all of this. Okay. That looks good so far. Ugh. How many? Ah, this is going to be a bit of more of an issue. I think what we're going to do is trim this half, but we need to leave part of the back because it's actually connected to the other tree. Like, I just took off a thing, but I think it belongs to that one. Okay, I do need to pause the stream briefly. I'll throw you in to be right back. My phone is ringing. Okay, hello everyone. I have to reset my mic because I ripped this thing off my head so fast that I whacked my mic in the process. So let's do a little bit of a test. And I left the desktop audio open, so you probably heard the cat meowing in with that song. Okay, we can sip silently. Yay! But you can hear all my other background noises, which is not so great, but is doable. Okay, so yeah, that was my doctor's office. I have been trying to get a referral for a couple of months now to somewhere to get something done before I leave for DragonCon. And I have been waiting and waiting and waiting, and nobody has called to do the appointment. And I'm like, I don't think you can leave this that long. And so at least I don't want to leave it that long. I don't know a whole lot about the procedure. I don't know a whole lot about it. I just know that it should be good. And I need to get it done before I see my endocrinologist, because I'm going to ask him to change those meds. And that is based on me getting this other thing done. And it's like, eh. So I'm kind of stuck there. And I have been waiting probably about 2 months. So I'm like, and I called to say, hey, is somebody going to get back to me? What's going on? And nobody called back. So I was like, you know what? Let me just call and say I want to make an appointment, and I'll ask her in person. Now, there is a woman in her office that can, and when I say her, that's my doctor. There is a woman in her office that can do the procedure, which is awesome, except that they're not set up to do the procedure in the office yet. So I can't actually get it done. So I am a little kerfuffled on that. I'm looking at all these burning things going, I need to get all this stuff. And it's like, wrong map, try again. So yeah, I gotta get that done. And it's kind of annoying because there's not a lot I can do about it. I have no power in this one. I should also ask, it's free. So, but I need to get it done before I go. Like, I can't wait any longer. That and I'm nervous about it. I had an opportunity to have it done before, and I was like, yeah, no thanks. And now I'm like, okay, I don't have all the choices that I had before. We've gone through a lot of them, and, you know, bridges have been burned. So, hello, kitty. Well, I won't say bridges have been burned, but the side effects are not great. So I need to deal with something that has fewer side effects. Yeah. I have too many medicines. Okay, so we said these ones had to go. So I'm kind of excited that I actually go to go on Friday in the afternoon. It's like they know I like afternoon appointments, so I can still stream and it won't be an issue. And I'm hoping beyond hope that they'll say, hey, yeah, we've got the office set up now. So here, you can come in and be our first guinea pig. I am perfectly okay with being the first guinea pig, just so this thing gets done. Anyway, so these trees have to go. I'm being cryptic because it's like a woman thing. So those guys are like, I don't want to hear about this. Well, talk back will, because I have to tell him all about it. I think he knows already, though. I can't remember. But I also see my endocrinologist, which is really cool. I have a condition that automatically, upon having it, makes me pre-diabetic. So there is a medication you can take that actually helps with that. My mom is actually on it right now. And it helps control your insulin and stuff like that. So she was reading through the list and she was like, hey, you should be on this. I'm like, yes, I know. And I'm not. I'm on a different medication. And the problem with the different medication is it upsets my stomach because it has menthol in it. And of course, I have a menthol issue. And yeah, nothing like taking your allergen to be able to treat something else. And so I have to take another pill to be able to deal with the fact that my stomach feels like it's being ripped out of me forcefully and with like unconditionally. It's very painful. So yeah, I want to switch to this other one. And unfortunately, it's not just one pill, it's a double pill. You have to take both. Now, if you're taking them specifically just for like how mom's taking them, you only need the one. But for me, I have to replace the other one as well to, again, a non-mentholated one. And that should help. I hope. There's a lot of hoping involved in this. So yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of I don't knows. But I have all of the appointments set up before I go on to Dragon Con. And yeah. So we'll see. We will see. All right, so this one is attached to this one, which is attached a little bit to that one. If we go up, no, here, I think I can break the connection here. That tree just looks, oh, that's not a tree. I was gonna say that tree looks terrible. Well, it's not a tree. That would be why. Okay, that's good. So yeah, health issues are not fun, especially when they're genetic and there's nothing you can do about it. But yeah, the side effects of one of the medications I'm on caused me to put on a ton of weight. And so my doctor and I together were like, yeah, we need to get you off of that one. And I'm like, thank you. Just get me off of this horror thing. Looks like we have a tree that needs to come down. And one more. There. I was marking them all like that, so I know where they were. And I did the ones over there. I just seem to have missed that one. Anyways, the jungle ones are going to go in here, but I don't know what the jungle ones look like. They'll be up here and they will be down here. Because there is no actual jungle village. There are jungle, at least I don't think so. There are jungle villagers, but you have to get them by accident. So there has to be a cross between the two. Over there is where, and that's going to be huge, is the desert village. In here is going to be more farming type stuff because I want the pandas to be over here. So the pandas will be kind of right tucked into here. So they're with the farm. I think I wrote that down. Jungle pandas. They will be kind of here. So they're part of the farm, but they'll also be part of the jungle. So their building is actually going to be made out of jungle wood. Even though all the farm ones are made of dark oak, they are going to be made out of jungle wood. So that's going to happen. There will also be a river running through here. I know we have a river already over there, but the jungles, or maybe it's just a series of little ponds here and there. Again, we need to see what the buildings will look like and if there are any. Kind of rare to find them. Oh, the reason I was coming down here is because this tree needs to be trimmed. It breaks the rules. The rule is 1, 2, 3 must be clear. And you can see, not clear.